Hey, hello everybody, Shadow SP here, and I am back playing Granblue Fantasy. It's gonna be a little weird doing this. I'm doing kind of more challenging content on info than we're used to seeing. I'm gonna be doing the Res the Beast Proud missions. Now, these are among Granblue Fantasy's Proud missions, very easy. So don't be too intimidated to go into these. They have less HP than most of the raids that we've been doing on the No Gotcha account. So don't be intimidated. Doesn't cost you anything if you fail. So let's go into this. I've created some teams ahead of time. I'm not going to show grids. Not really, because we don't have much of a reason to do that, because the grids are something that we can replicate, but the character selections aren't necessarily the case. So for the the water advantage one, we're going to be running Nighthound as our class with Miserable Mist, Substitute, and Judicious Shot for the extended mastery skill. This is our party. We'll see Lily again. You'll never not see Lily. I love Lily. She's a great character. All right, let's do this. There is a specific reason why I'm bringing Nighthound. By the way, it's not a. Sorry, it's not just a fluke, or it's not just a whim, I should say. Okay, so the thing that makes this boss a little bit annoying is that it uses some off elemental abilities on its 75% and 25% trigger. They both deal light damage, so I'm just gonna try to use Nighthound's dodge all on its skill 1 plus substitute to defeat those triggers. Alright, now it's entirely possible we get hit with this again here, but there's not much I can do about that. At the very least, we don't have the light defense down that it inflicts. It does hit random allies, so it's not the end of the world. It's what, 20 hits? Really, the one we want to make sure that we don't get hit by is the 25% trigger, because that one hits a lot harder. I think you need to be a little bit more conservative with my damage output for a minute. I have to do 2 more turns here. Guys, why are you multi-attacking? Alright, well, we didn't die, so that's good enough. But, like, I didn't want to take all that damage. That's why I was trying to not. That was why I was trying to not get those hits in. But no, they had to multi-attack. Come on, guys. Well, at this point, I just put this on. We'll substitute in case we get into overdrive. I mean, it should be fine. Now, I would use the setup that I have on the no gotcha account for these, but I don't have all the units leveled on this account. I don't have all the uncaps ready, so I can't really do the thing over here. I wish I could, and I'll be working on that moving forward, but I can't do it right now. Okay. So let's go right on to the next one. I'm gonna try to do all of these all in one go. And we're gonna come over to Earth. For this one, we're running Relic Buster with a lot of the usual suspects. Turns out that Alethea is still really good at doing damage. Go figure. Right, we're bringing the spell because there is a repel buff that we're running rid of. That this boss puts on himself. Alright. Okay, so we hit the trigger after the buff, so that's good for us. Now let's go ahead and do this. Probably should have used that on the last turn. Don't forget, you know, Alethea deals crazy damage. Still the truth. Okay, not a problem. Just keep going. Reactivation. Dispels in. And we are good to go. And this should be enough to finish it off. Yeah. Alright. Good stuff. Alright. So next up, nope, that's not what I click on. Next up, we're gonna go ahead and go after the Earth boss. And over here, we're going to be running Relic Buster again. Yeah, this is the team. Okay. Let's just get the damage in. Something like that. I will note, I didn't change this team at all from just my normal grinding team. I just changed what was still on the main character. So, we may be a little bit weaker than the other teams, but it's all good. Okay, he did our heart attack. Nothing out of it. That's how we are nowadays. I will say that we're it's not lucky that we have so much HP. The summon gives you 20,000 max HP. So, if you are running, if you do have the Midsummer Celebration summon, and you're pretty new, it's a pretty solid main summon. Because it does keep you from dying pretty easily. I try not to use it, but well, what can you do? The summons exist to be used, right? Yeah, let's go ahead and summon this. Let's go ahead and make a quick summon here. Could be worse. And we can go ahead and get tactical shield to keep us nice and safe. Might as well charge attack here. It's a little unfortunate to stop right before the 25% trigger, but it's whatever. I don't really care. Alright, let's get in there. Clearly we need to get rid of that blind. Alright, so ultimately pretty easy. The damage output on this one is a little higher than the water one, but it's all good. Okay, and we have one more main wheel. For this one, we are going to be running Nighthound again. And we've got a pretty standard setup. Yeah, I can't really say much about the characters because we are, again, on this account, we don't have the same character list as most people might. Though I will say Zeta's pretty common because she's one of the ones that you can get in your tutorial role. I guess I don't really have a reason to not do the Zeta turn on turn 1. I get all the echoes from Mule with that. Yeah, should be good. Oh, by the way, my main hand is the gun from this event. It's level 1, skill level 1 right now, so just don't worry about that. It'd be ideal if we could get into the break right now. Okay, 50% trigger comes up. Doesn't do anything, it just changes vulnerabilities. Then we get a 40% trigger, which isn't that big of a deal. That was uncool. We'll summon Colossus for the shield. Attack into the 40% trigger. Which does fire damage, which is annoying, but there's not really anything to do about that. Okay, and then next turn we have another Zeta Assassin turn. I'm trying to think, am I gonna hit 25% here? Probably not. It's a bit closer than I would like. Yeah, so giant fire damage nukes, but that's all good. The 25% trigger is doing that again, so we're just going to do the dodge all. See, there are bosses where substitute and dodge all are really strong, but we're probably gonna kill it before it gets to go. Well, maybe. Now that I look at the damage that we've dealt, maybe not. We'll see. Oh, there it goes, yeah. Alright, well, whatever. Looks like my setup was worthless. Alright. I really do want to do these on the No Gotcha account, but I can't. It's against the rules. Alright. So let's go ahead and take on the last one. I'm going to keep the same rules as usual and try not to use the strong Lucifers. There we go. Weaker Bahamut. That'll work. Alright, so we are going to be playing Light. We're going to be playing Nighthound again. We've got our Xenogun as our main hand, and some substitute characters in the back. For what it's worth, the tactical relocation, if this last character were an off-element character, like, say, Yuri, that would be just fine. Alright, let's give this a shot. Alright, so this boss, there's two bosses. You'll see it comes with this little debuff. Only one of them attacks at each given turn. They have less HP than the other Proud bosses, but put together they have a bit more. Yeah, the reason that we didn't go with anything more defense-oriented is that the Kyrian boss, it does a lot of plane damage. And plane damage will kill you, like, kind of regardless of what you're doing. So ultimately, I think, because we're playing Light, we want to take out the Light enemy first. Then we can kind of focus everything on, pushing through Kyrian while staying alive. Okay. So take a quick look here. What are we doing? What are we doing? Okay. Well, obviously, we're just gonna summon Bahamut. We'll start putting on debuffs. Put this on. And for anyone who is wondering, if you've made it all this way and are still wondering somehow, these are not the optimal characters for these stages. This is just what I have. Alright, so you see now the can't attack debuff has gone over to the light half. And the dark half is now going to be doing its attack. It's no big deal for us though, we're fine with it. Yeah. Looks fine. Alright, so we're looking at random ally, multi-hit for this trigger, right? Yeah, random allies. So we're gonna go ahead and substitute dodge all, because we don't like to take damage. So we did get hit with shorted, but we have max charge bar on Owlbear anyway, so that's fine. This boss has can't attack, so we're not gonna be taking their special this turn. Oh, I guess we are. I guess that ignores. Okay, that's fine. Goodbye then. Alright. Could be that I'm wrong, which I am. I've been wrong before. I'll be wrong again. Okay. Yeah, we're doing okay for now. Yeah, they share a mode bar. so there's no reason to do the second skill first. Okay. Sorry, I'm not really all that familiar with how these characters work. You'll have to give me a second. Okay. So our aim is to keep pushing. Okay, it's in normal. Okay. I think we're fine for now. Yeah, alright. Let's go for it. We're hitting a little hard. Okay, ow, that hurt. Okay, well that was actually just horrible. Okay, retreat. Sorry. That's the one I want. Yeah, sometimes you lose. It happens. Okay, yeah, pretty sure the correct thing to do here is to delay to begin the charge immediately. Because that'll give us a little bit of a head start on damage. Back and delay for when we really need it. And the damage that will push it into the trigger happens at the end of turn, so it doesn't actually do it now. Yeah, looks fine. So we do one of these. And this shorted part is pretty annoying, but there's not much I can do about it. Actually, I could have used this because it has debuff resistance on it. Probably would have been a better idea than just taking a 3-turn shorted debuff. Could also try to put a debuff removal summon in the summon slot. We do have the Hangman for that. Yeah, I think we just attack here. Trying to keep everything a little bit slowed down. because we want to get our substitute back and our dodge all back with 10% trigger here. Okay. Okay. Yeah, all right. Let's not use that. Okay. Let's back. Okay, so with that, we've hit the 10%. And then we can go ahead and do one of these. Yeah, let's go ahead and charge attack here. Looks like we're actually just gonna finish it off. Which is fine. I don't have a problem with that. So it's worth noting, once you kill one of them, the other one gets a much higher attack. And we get Vandegraaff, which is multi-hit, which is why I was safe using the substitute and everything that round. Because with Vandegraaff, it's like its only move that we can profitably substitute. Okay, we'll summon Lucifer here. I don't have much of a reason not to just do this. We're still shorted, so we can't fill our bars yet. And the 10% trigger is one that can pretty much kill you, so you gotta be careful about that one. But until we get there, we're fine. And I think the reason that I tend to prefer going after the dark enemy here first or last is because they will let you sorry. If you go after this one, then you'll be able to survive a lot more stuff. The light enemies' attacks just hit so much harder that I think it's a lot worse. This one does do plane damage, which can be really annoying, but that's fine. And we're gonna swap to Valtorta. Just gonna substitute here. We'll summon wedges, I guess, just so we can do more damage. We'll see how this goes. Ideally, we just kill here. Yeah. But if you don't kill, then you get a trigger for a boatload of hits of static damage. Of plane damage, sorry. So we want to be able to get rid of that on a character that doesn't matter. Okay, so pretty simple. You get one of the Omega Anima of each. You get some drops that are pretty useful. Overall, pretty good to clear. Yeah, so those were Proud missions for the Rise of Beasts. They're not that hard, but you can count if you're pretty new at this. They can be a little bit of a challenge. Tweak your team around a little bit, see if it works. Try to figure out what the triggers are, the most dangerous triggers, and figure out a way to counter those with the skill sets that you have. Because you probably can handle these, even if you're pretty new at the game. What is it? The HP values range from they're within the 80 to 90 million range. The Long Kyrian one, they both have a little bit over 53 million, and the water one only has 48 million. So if you're just focusing that one down, then you're totally good. So yeah, give it a try. Don't be intimidated. You'd lose nothing if you fail, other than a little bit of time, and it's fun to. I find it fun, at least, to go after these battles when I'm new, or when I have an account like this where I don't really have anything optimal for them. Yeah, so I recommend going after it. Well, with that, I can say, yeah, I've finished most of the grinding that I have left that I have to do here. Now it's mostly missions. Once I have just daily missions, daily maniacs, the Shenshan hosts, Rise of the Beasts, complete. Alright, without further ado then, it's been Shadow SP. Thanks for watching. This is a little weird one, because info doesn't usually challenge battles that are even remotely difficult, so, Anyway, signing off. See you guys later.